Our biggest fear has happened. Well, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I hope you had a good morning, because me with Gwen actually had very good morning. We woke up, I prepared breakfast, we ate, everything was perfect, and we were actually thinking what we are gonna do during beautiful sunny Sunday, because it's a rest day for all of us, even us with Gwen at work, and also for boys on the construction. But unfortunately, our biggest fear, what could happen on the construction, has happened. Because after we were done with breakfast with Gwen, she received a message from her brother that there happened a landslide. So our day was immediately ruined. Like, you can imagine that you are making something, building something, and trying to make it work, everything go smooth, and then you will receive such a question. The only thing what we received was just a landslide, but we did not know how big the problem is. Gwen's brother did not send the picture, so we were like very nervous before we came here how much it is, but it's becoming like this, like just this part and this part. Like, I'm gonna say right now it's not that much, but of course we can expect this in the future. The reason why this happened probably is yesterday's afternoon started raining, and it kept raining very intensively for the rest of the day. We can clearly see right now what could happen in the future. That's why we've decided to make another wall here, as you could hear in the previous video.
So I was planning to be, while they are starting layouting here, one person or other people can start doing the riprap wall here, and maybe we can put more space from the back portion, move forward the house even more for in the future. At least maybe 2.5 meters, if you agree with that, or if that works best. I'm not sure, but that's what I also told them, that since they know person who is very good at riprap wall, he has very solid work after. So I told Jovel to ask him how much he's going to work in this one for the whole area here and the other one. So I was asking for estimate how much he wants us to pay him, and then while they're starting working here, they will start working for the wall as well, because rainy season is coming and it will be a big problem in the future.
Yeah, certainly it's already a big problem right now. But I'm not gonna say we did not expect it, and you in the comments, all of you guys will go that we are stupid, what did we expect? Like, of course we expected something like that, and I'm actually glad it happened now. It would be much worse if the house is already sitting here, everything is fine, there is no wall or no retaining wall done, and then everything will collapse to the house. So everything wrong what happens in your life can be beneficial for you in the future. But the height of that soil, the depth what we've removed, like, it's very tall, like could be almost 4 meters maybe. It doesn't look that big on the video. Like, everything generally, videos which are taken on GoPro cameras are really not showing the reality, not the exact reality, how deep, how wide, how steep is the hill, and so on. It looks worse in person. Our Sunday did not really started well, but on the other hand, it could still end it much worse. It could collapse all the way, all this part, and there would be again more and more soil to be removed. Here already also started preparations for this part of the wall being continued. Tomorrow should actually start the house construction itself, like not really the construction but the part about layouting, measurements, discussions and so on.
Honestly, yes, we admit, guys, that we are stupid and we had a bad decision about this land here, but it is what it is. The thing right now is we have to solve it. We have to solve the problem. So we are trying our best to, you know, maybe not make it perfect, but at least prevent something would happen in the future, and of course solve the problem for it. So that's how it is. And we learn by our mistakes.
Like right now there will be a huge fast forward in time with this cut in the video, because there is finally something happening on the site, which means Gwen is right here checking the phone, and we've moved from nothing to something, which means we've already prepared a frame for a roof, which means this is not gonna stay down here, but it's gonna be lifted up there to the heights. Another digging, which means we will dig these holes for those metal column posts which were prepared, like a cage was welded to the bottom, and then it will go down. We will pour some concrete, and those are gonna be like a pillars and support for the whole roof frame. Also, as we were discussing what will be the best for us to do, well, there happened some landslide, land collapsing. So another wall is being built with the stones, which we've gathered actually so many. It actually took us a lot of time to think about it, if it will be possible to make it with the stones, which I was persuaded there it can be done with the stones, but I had no idea how to do it properly, and also the boys here did not know or were not sure to make it like kind of the retaining wall. So Gwen made a one-day whole trip looking for a professional who is experienced in building the retaining walls from the stone, and in the end she was able to find one guy, whole life experience, and even in the worst scenarios and in much worse and much more dangerous cases than we are having here. So there are two more boys.
He started
helping
having
us.
the retaining wall since he was 13 years old, and he's already 70, I guess. I'm not sure how old is he, but looks like 60 plus. And he has been building retaining walls here all around Minglanilla, and also he got jobs as well in Oslo for the retaining walls in this beach, beside the beach, like resorts, and also retaining walls beside the rivers, like those even worst case scenario where there are a lot of soil erosion. So my brother recommended me to him because my uncle as well, who has been having a lot of construction, has been also hiring him for a long time. And all the retaining walls here in my village or in this barangay was built from him. He said if it's other person who ask favor from him, he will not agree because he has a lot of work to do right now. But saying after knowing that, oh, it's Gwen or Wendy asking for a favor, he just said, okay, I will give you a job. I will work for you, but if it's other person, I will not agree because I have a lot of jobs right now to do. But I will help you with that. So he came here as we planned Tuesday. So yesterday he was here, and it's crazy fast work. They were digging a lot as well for the foundation because it's necessary to have deeper foundation. So that's what they were doing yesterday, and so now they have been started piling the stones for the riprap wall.
We are actually lucky that the good relationships are being held here for Gwen. She knows a person who knows a person, and that's and that's a huge advantage in this case when you are doing something, building something. So that's what we are happy about. I am crossing my fingers that once the walls is finished, once the concrete is cured, that it will really hold. The bottom of the stones is not really actually the same with the ground of the soil. It's buried deep down to the ground. Then the stones are kinda laid like a puzzle and filled with concrete, and I can also see some metal bars. What makes like a huge contrast when I'm walking through the side and looking at boys, like all of them are very lean, very muscular. Then there is
Stop it.
me.
If you're not gonna sneak in every 3 a.m. for snack, you will never have that kind of body. But you're always sneaking in when you wake up at 3 a.m. and I was like chasing Kuba, don't eat! And Kuba like drunk. I'm not pressuring him to lose because I really don't care what's his body type. I even prefer like this, like it's my how do you call it? It's my standard. I like men who have fatty stomach.
I don't.
Yeah, that's my standard. And it's not that fatty, Kubi, it's just a little bit, it's like that bod. I like it.
But I'm already 10 kilos down since
That
we arrived
bod.
to the Philippines.
You're already daddy, Kubi, even if you don't have kids yet. But he wants to really lose. I'm not making fun of him. He really wants to lose, but it's kind of hard when the foods here in the Philippines are very fatty as well, and sometimes every day we do straight frying of foods. It's really hard here, but that's how it is. He wants to lose, but I think there is already a lot of improvement since he came here from Czechia to the Philippines. He lose 10 kilo. It's good.
Things are finally moving. Oh my god.
But the rain is moving.
That's perfect, and yeah,
It's raining since yesterday.
it's gonna rain. That's what makes the things kinda complicated. Like the past week and this week is kinda rainy. Like it's not all the time, but thinking about it, it should be summer, and it's that often raining here. That makes the construction complicated sometimes. Especially if there is some welding work. Like seems like sunglasses are just fine for welding, but I'm not sure if this is like
It's not okay with that.
for, is it for welding sunglasses or
Sunglasses for the sun.
it's just sunglasses?
Yeah.
You can see how it works here.
They're very resilient,
That's why Filipinos are known to be very resilient, because we don't care about what will happen to us because we are resilient.
So once you are blind, it's okay.
Javel had some kind of trouble with that from the past.
No way.
When the metal stick to his eye, so he went to the doctor to remove it because it was very small and it was like...
And we already started another day after, for the foundation of the house. And Filipinos has very interesting tradition during construction, which I did not know up until today, that you will get the coins, you will throw the coins down to the foundation, and then there is a concrete poured over. The reason for that, it's for luck. Is it? So Gwen has the coins ready.
Here, 25, 25, 25, 25. I don't know. To prosper the house.
So if this will not bring us luck during the construction, I don't know what else can. What changes has happened since yesterday? Well, 2 of the pillars are placed on the exact spot, leveled and poured with concrete down there. Also, boys here made a very huge progress about the wall. It's starting looking very nice actually. I really like it. And also what I like, that the stones from here are slowly disappearing. And it brings me to another question of mine. If now, when we are building that retaining wall from the stones, if we will have enough stones. There is still plenty of huge stones behind them when Gwen is standing, which needs to be break down at first, because at one piece we would not be able to carry them. Because if you will watch this video, when the backhoe was, or excavator was here extracting and digging for the septic tank, these huge stones were all down there, and even an excavator had troubles to lift them. So no chance for us to lift.
So they started the 3rd foundation, and each of those foundation has 1 meter deepness. And John Paul also have a tool to check if the foundation is straight or not. So I'm not sure how we call it. How we call it, Kubi?
Like water leveling.
Water leveling.
Like there is a bubble. There is a little window with little bubble, and that bubble must be exactly in the middle. It means there is perfect level.
I think we bought that as one of the materials because it's hose level. Yeah. I don't really know about anything there here. But yeah, they are still digging the last foundation area because it's very stony there. It's like original stones, and they have been started digging with the jackhammer since morning, and it's already 2 p.m. right now, and still fighting to it. So they finished the 3rd one, and they will start concreting it as well with the coins. It's kind of tough as well because today is very hot after 2 days of rain, and they're complaining that it's too hot and they're struggling with that, especially the guy there who is the assistant of Grandpa. He has very Filipino, Kubi. He looks very Filipino. That guy.
All of you.
No, it's not, but he is the most Filipino one of all of us. Like, he is kinda, for me, a tribal beauty. Like, no. Very Filipino. They're arguing, they're scolding to Ming because he's not putting the square tube properly. He is moving it a lot, and when John Paul starts welding it, he's moving it down, up, down, up, down. And the boys here are going to cook banana. Banana. And his eyes are banana.
Banana laya ay ho kanang lunaw nga kuan.
Banana.
Kahoy kanang mubo kana bana.
Kuba hates it. He doesn't like banana.
Kana bana.
Disgusting.
Paminaw ba? Kana ba kana dara. Kanang kuan ha, tinghod. Anong dili lo.
So when they said when you're putting coins, they believe you should not put it like even. It should be odd. Is it correct? Even and odd.
So how much
Like
you putting?
25 should be odd, not even. Understand? So I put two odd, 2 evens, so 10 peso and 1 5. That should be odd. Ako nilunod?
Ayo ari kay harion man na dili na ikuan.
Ah, this is do like this. I don't know how to do it. So that should be like up. The pins should be up. The faces of the coins should be up.
It's slowly becoming evening. The sun is almost behind the hills, but boys decided they are gonna finish the last pillar, pour the concrete, so it can cure overnight or harden a little bit, and tomorrow they don't have to be waiting extra hours for concrete to cure or harden. So that's a good thing. And with this progress, we are gonna end this part, which is actually the first part of the house construction itself, because up until now it was just all about preparations for the house construction. So guys, with this we want to say that we very appreciate the support you all are giving to us. It's amazing. We did not really expect that we can make something like this and gather that such an amazing community. Thank you so much. If you are first time in our channel, I'm Jacob, this is Gwendy, Filipina Checking YouTube channel. Check that out. There is plenty of videos from Philippines and also from the Czech Republic. Thank you, hit the like and subscribe button, and see you
Next time in the next video.